I am 22 and this house feels smaller every day. Dinner at 7, my stepdad said, not looking up from his phone. I'm working late, I replied. He smiled without warmth. You don't work late without telling me first. I swallowed. I'm not a child. You live under my roof, he said. That makes you my responsibility. My mother set plates quietly. She didn't look at me. Mom? I asked. She said nothing. It wasn't always like this. When I moved in, he once told me, rules keep families safe. I believed him then. Be home by 10, he said back then. Okay, I answered. Now it was everything. How much did you make today? He asked one night. That's private, I said. He laughed. Nothing is private in this family. I tried to keep my voice calm. I'm saving for my own place. You don't need your own place, he replied. You need direction. My mother cleared her throat. Say something, I whispered. She stared at the sink. He just wants what's best. What's best is control, I said. My stepdad stood up slowly. Watch your tone. Every talk felt like a test. Why that job? He asked. Because I like it. That's not an answer, he said. How does it benefit this family? I felt my chest tighten. It benefits me. He shook his head. Selfish thinking. Later in my room he knocked once and entered. You will give me access to your bank account, he said. What? So I can help you manage money. I laughed from shock. No. His eyes hardened. You will. At breakfast he announced it like a fact. He's going to focus on a real career, he said to my mother. She nodded slightly. Mom, tell him to stop, I said. She sighed. Please don't fight. That was when fear settled in. You don't trust me, I said to him. I don't need to, he replied. Trust is earned through obedience. Every door felt watched. You're late, he said one night. It's 10:30. And the rule is 10, he answered. I'm trying, I said. You're failing, he replied. I started lying just to breathe. Where are you going? Library, I said. He smiled. Good boy. Those words burned. At dinner he said, you'll quit that job next month. I won't. He leaned closer. You will or you can leave. My heart raced. Don't threaten him, I said to my mother. She whispered, please just listen to him. That night I stared at the ceiling. If I obey, this will stop, I told myself. But deep down I knew it wouldn't. In the morning he blocked the door. We need to talk, he said. I'm late, I replied. Sit. He spoke softly. I saved you when I married your mother. I never asked to be saved. You owe me, he said. That word crushed me. I owe you my life? You owe me respect, he answered. I looked at my mother. She looked away. That was the moment I understood. This house wasn't mine anymore. I was just allowed to exist inside it. That afternoon he called me into the living room. Sit, he said again. I stood. He smirked. Defiance doesn't suit you. What do you want? I asked. Your phone, he replied. For what? To check who fills your head with ideas. I clenched it in my hand. No. He stepped closer. Then you're hiding something. My mother entered quietly. Give it to him, she said. Why? I asked her. So this can end. It won't end, I said. She whispered, please? I handed him the phone. He scrolled slowly, enjoying it. See, he said. Nothing without me. Anger shook my voice. You're suffocating me. He smiled. I'm shaping you. That night he set new rules. No friends after work. No weekends out. No decisions without approval. I laughed, short and bitter. You can't own me. I already do, he said. I tried one last time. Mom, I'm drowning, I told her. She touched my arm, then pulled back. Just survive. Survive. That word stayed with me. When he turned off the lights, he said, one day you'll thank me. I whispered into the dark, I won't. Lying there, fear mixed with something else. Not courage yet, but awareness. I realized obedience wasn't peace. It was surrender. And the house stayed quiet, heavy, waiting for me to break. The next morning he watched me tie my shoes. Remember, he said, everything you have comes from me. I looked up. Everything I am comes from me. He laughed. You'll learn. I stood and said nothing. Inside something shifted. Fear was still there, but it wasn't alone anymore. It sat beside anger, beside resolve, beside a quiet promise I made to myself. I didn't know how or when. I only knew this couldn't be my forever. And for the first time I stopped trying to belong. As I closed the door he said, "You'll come back." I answered silently, "No, I won't." The house felt colder behind me, and that fear followed me out. "Why do you always look tired?" she asked me. "I don't sleep much," I said. She reached across the table. "You don't have to explain." That was why I loved her. She never pushed. "My stepdad thinks I should quit my job," I added quietly. She frowned. "Why?" "He says it's unstable." She laughed once. "He's wrong. He says I owe the family more." "You don't owe anyone your future," she said. Later that night my stepdad waited in the living room. "Where were you?" he asked. "With her," I said. He nodded slowly. "Again." "She listens to me," I said. "That's the problem," he replied. "She fills your head." My mother stood behind him, silent. "You're distracted," he continued. "A man needs focus." "I'm focused," I said. "On the wrong things," he answered. The next morning he left an envelope on the table. "What's this?" I asked. "Your bills," he said. "I pay them." "I didn't ask you to." "You don't have to," he replied. "That's family." I felt the trap closing. "So what do you want?" I asked. He smiled. "Commitment." At dinner my uncle came over. "You look thin," my uncle said. "I'm fine," I replied. My stepdad poured him a drink. "He's confused," he said. "Young men often are." My uncle nodded. "He just needs guidance." "I need space," I said. My uncle chuckled. "Space is earned." After dinner my stepdad called me aside. "You see," he said, "even your uncle agrees." "Agrees with what?" I asked. "That I know better." That night my girlfriend called. "You sound upset," she said. "They talk about me like I'm not there," I said. "That's not okay," she replied. "He pays for things," I said. And it makes me feel small." She paused. "That's control, not help." "He says he's investing in me." "No," she said. "He's buying obedience." The next day my stepdad showed me numbers. "This is what you earn," he said. "And this is what I spend on you." I stared at the paper. "You see the imbalance?" he asked. "I see manipulation," I replied. He leaned back. "Careful. You should quit," he said calmly. "Quit what?" "That dream job." "It matters to me," I said. "Dreams don't pay debts," he replied. I told my girlfriend that night. "He wants me to work for him," I said. She went quiet. "That's dangerous." "He says it's loyalty." "It's a leash," she answered. The next week he started watching me more. "Who texted you? Why are you smiling? Why are you late?" One night he said, "She doesn't respect this family." "She respects me," I said. "That's not the same," he replied. My mother whispered, "He worries." "I'm not a project," I said. My uncle came again. "You should listen," he told me. "To what?" "To experience," he said. I looked at him. "Did you choose your life?" He avoided my eyes. That answer stayed with me. Later my stepdad spoke softly. "I protect you," he said. "By controlling me?" I asked. "By guiding you," he replied. "And her?" "She's temporary," he said. I felt something crack. "She's real," I said. "You'll thank me when she leaves," he replied. That night she cried on the phone. "He doesn't even know me," she said. "He doesn't want to," I answered. "You're changing," she said gently. "I feel trapped," I admitted. The next morning my stepdad blocked the door. "You've been distant," he said. "I've been thinking," I replied. He placed a hand on my shoulder. "Family comes first," he said. "What about me?" I asked. He smiled. "You are family." I stepped away. "For you," I said, "family means control." "For you," he replied, "freedom means failure." I walked past him. Inside, my loyalty fought my dignity. I loved my mother. I needed my life. That was when I understood leverage. Money wasn't help. Family wasn't safety. They were tools. And I was the target. "I got a call today," I said, standing in the kitchen. My stepdad didn't look up. "From where?" "From the company," I replied. My mother froze. "What company?" she asked quietly. "The one that offered me the position," I said. "They said the offer was withdrawn." My stepdad smiled. "That happens." "They said someone warned them about me," I continued. He shrugged. "People talk." I felt my hands shake. "They said I was unreliable," I said. He nodded slowly. Perception matters. I turned to my mother. You knew? I asked. She swallowed. He was worried. Answer me, I said. She whispered, yes. The room tilted. You let him do this? I asked. He was protecting you, she replied. I laughed once, sharp and broken. By destroying my future? My stepdad finally looked at me. You were getting ideas, he said. Dreams, I corrected. Delusions, he replied. I stepped closer. You called them, I said. I advised them, he answered. That was my chance, I said. That job would have taken you away, he said. I looked at my mother. You chose him, I said. She shook her head. I chose peace. Peace for who? I asked. She didn't answer. The doorbell rang. My stepdad opened it. Perfect timing, he said. Our family friend walked in. What's going on? He asked. He's upset, my stepdad said. I was lied about, I said. The friend frowned. They asked me about you, he admitted. My chest tightened. And? I told them you were unstable, he said. Why? I asked. Your stepdad explained the situation, he replied. I stared at him. You believed him? He's family, he said. That word felt like a knife. I trusted you, I said. He shifted uncomfortably. My stepdad put an arm around my mother. See, he said. Everyone agrees. I felt exposed. You turned them all, I said. They saw the truth, he replied. I raised my voice. You lied about me. I controlled the narrative, he said calmly. My mother whispered, please don't shout. I laughed again hollow. So this was planned, I said. He nodded. For your own good. The family friend stepped back. I should go, he muttered. Stay, my stepdad said. Let him calm down. I looked at all of them. You took everything, I said. You still have us, my mother replied. At what price? I asked. My stepdad leaned forward. You learn obedience, he said. Something broke inside me. I did everything you asked, I said. And it still wasn't enough. He shrugged. You resisted. I turned to my mother. You watched, I said. She cried quietly. I was afraid. Of him, I said. She nodded. Silence filled the room. I felt smaller than ever. You don't love me, I said. My stepdad smiled. Love has conditions. That sentence crushed me. I realized it had always been true. I walked toward the door. Where are you going? He asked. To breathe, I said. You're not leaving, he replied. I stopped. You already took my future, I said. You don't get my body too. My mother reached out. Please stay, she begged. So you can keep lying? I asked. The family friend cleared his throat. I didn't know it would go this far, he said. You knew enough, I replied. My stepdad raised his voice. You embarrass this family, he said. I am this family, I replied. He laughed. You're nothing without me. That sentence burned into me. I believed it for a moment. I went to my room. I sat on the bed. My phone buzzed. It was my girlfriend. They canceled, I said. What? She asked. He did it, I replied. Her silence hurt worse than words. I'm so sorry, she said. I stared at the wall. I feel empty, I said. That's shock, she replied. Down the hall I heard laughter. They were fine. That was the worst part. They didn't lose anything. I lost myself, my trust, my belief in family. That night my stepdad stood in my doorway. You'll thank me, he said. I looked up at him. No, I said. I'll remember this. He smiled like he won. I closed my eyes. Inside me something died. And something darker woke up. I finally understood the truth. In this house love was earned. And I had just failed the test. I'm leaving, I said. My stepdad looked up slowly. Where? Anywhere but here. My mother stood frozen near the door. You can't, she said. I already am, I replied. You have nothing, my stepdad said. I know. He laughed. You'll be back by night. I won't, I said. My mother grabbed my arm. Please, she whispered. Please what? I asked. Please don't make him angry. That hurt more than his words. I picked up my bag. Inside were 2 shirts, my wallet, and my phone. That's it? He asked. That's all I need, I said. You're throwing your life away, he said. I'm taking it back, I replied. I walked out before my voice broke. The door closed behind me. Outside my hands shook. I called my girlfriend. I left, I said. There was silence. Are you safe? She asked. I don't know, I replied. Where will you go? I'll figure it out. She exhaled slowly. I'm proud of you, she said. That made me stop walking. I'm terrified, I admitted. So am I, she said. The first night I slept on a bench. My phone buzzed. Still okay? She asked. I feel stupid, I said. You feel free, she replied. The second day I took any work I could find. A man at a shop looked me over. You can lift boxes? He asked. Yes, I said. He handed me gloves. Cash at the end, he said. I worked until my arms burned. At night I texted her. I'm exhausted, I said. I wish I could help, she replied. You already are, I said. On the third day a guy from work spoke to me. You need a place? He asked. For now, I said. My couch is free, he said. I can't pay much, I replied. Pay when you can, he said. That night I slept indoors. The ceiling felt strange. The guy sat across from me. I'm Mark, he said. I'm trying to survive, I replied. He laughed. Same. The next morning I checked my account. Almost empty. I called my girlfriend. I might fail, I said. You might, she answered. But you won't disappear. That mattered. At work, Mark handed me coffee. You look wrecked, he said. I feel human, I replied. He nodded. First time alone? He asked. Yes. It's ugly at first, he said. Does it get better? I asked. It gets honest, he replied. That night my mother called. Come home, she said. I can't, I replied. You're hurting him, she said. He hurt me first, I answered. She cried. Just listen, she said. I listened for years, I replied. She hung up. I stared at the phone. I felt guilty. I felt lighter. The next week passed in fragments. Work, sleep, repeat. One night Mark said, You don't ask permission much. I'm learning, I said. My girlfriend visited once. She hugged me tightly. You smell like work, she said. I smell like freedom, I replied. She smiled, then frowned. This is hard, she said. I know, I replied. But you're different, she added. How? You decide things, she said. That night I lay awake. I missed comfort. I didn't miss control. My stepdad texted. You've made your point. I didn't reply. He called. You're embarrassing us, he said. I'm living, I replied. You're nothing without family, he said. I'm learning who I am, I answered. He hung up. I expected panic. I felt calm. Mark noticed. You look steady, he said. I am, I replied. I wasn't winning. I wasn't safe, but I was choosing. That was new. One night I told my girlfriend, I don't know where this goes. She said, Neither do I. I smiled. That feels honest, I said. As I fell asleep on the couch, I understood something simple. Walking away didn't fix my life. It gave me ownership of it. And for the first time, that was enough. Clock in, my boss said. I'm early, I replied. Good, he said. That matters. His name was Daniel. He didn't smile much, but he noticed everything. You mess up, he added. You tell me. I can do that, I said. Work became routine. You learn fast, Daniel said one afternoon. I listen, I replied. He nodded. Listening is rare. Mark watched me from across the room. You're different now, he said. How? I asked. You don't apologize for breathing, he replied. That stayed with me. One night my girlfriend asked, Do you miss them? I miss who I thought they were, I said. She didn't argue. You're stronger, she said. I feel tired, I replied. Tired isn't weak, she said. At work, Daniel pulled me aside. You want more hours? He asked. Yes, I said. You ready for responsibility? I think so, I replied. Thinking isn't knowing, he said. He handed me a task. Don't rush, he said. I didn't. I did it right. Later he said, You don't need approval. I looked at him. You just need standards, he continued. I felt something settle inside me. Mark noticed changes. You say no now, he said. I learned it's allowed, I replied. My mother texted. He's not doing well, she wrote. I didn't answer. That silence felt powerful. My girlfriend smiled one night. You don't ask if you're enough anymore, she said. I don't, I replied. Daniel called me into his office. You've got potential, he said. I was told I didn't, I replied. Who told you that? Family, I said. He shook his head. Family doesn't define skill. That sentence rewired me. At lunch, Mark showed me his phone. Your stepdad's name is going around, he said. Why? I asked. He lost a deal, Mark said. Blamed the wrong people. I felt nothing. Not joy. Not guilt. Just distance. Daniel noticed my mood. Don't carry ghosts to work, he said. I'm learning, I replied. One evening my uncle called. He's struggling, he said. I struggled quietly, I replied. He regrets things, my uncle added. Regret isn't repair, I said. He went silent. At work, Daniel corrected me once. You don't need to explain, he said. Just improve. That felt fair. My girlfriend watched me pack lunch. You move differently, she said. I choose things, I replied. She kissed my cheek. That's attractive, she said. One night, Mark said, You're not scared of being alone anymore. I'm scared, I said. I'm just not frozen. News reached me slowly. People stopped listening to him. He raised his voice more. I didn't ask for details. Daniel offered me training. You earned this, he said. I didn't beg, I replied. Exactly, he said. My mother texted again. He wants to talk, she wrote. I'm not ready, I replied. That was the truth. Mark nodded when I told him. You don't owe access, he said. At work, Daniel corrected my posture. Stand like you belong, he said. I do, I replied. He smiled slightly. My girlfriend said, You don't flinch when your phone rings. I don't, I said. The rumors grew louder. He lost control. People noticed. I stayed quiet. One night I told Daniel, I came from chaos. He said, So did I. That connection mattered. Mark clapped my shoulder. You're building something, he said. I am, I replied. My mother called again. He misses you, she said. He misses control, I answered. Silence followed. I didn't feel cruel. I felt clear. Daniel said something that stuck. Strength isn't loud, he said. It's consistent. I became consistent. I paid my share. I showed up. I said no. One afternoon, Mark said, You're not the same guy. I hope not, I replied. My girlfriend held my hand. You're safe with yourself, she said. That was new. I heard he blamed me. I didn't respond. Karma didn't need my help. Daniel shook my hand one day. You're ready for more, he said. I know, I replied. That confidence felt earned. I stopped checking behind me. I stopped shrinking. I didn't win yet, but I was no longer surviving. I was building. And for the first time, my life felt solid under my feet. I heard rumors before I heard his name. People stopped listening to him, Mark said. I nodded. No relief came. At work, Daniel spoke. You seem lighter, he said. I feel far away, I replied. From what? From noise. My mother called one evening. I didn't answer. She texted instead. Can we talk? I stared at the screen. I don't know what to say, I typed. She replied fast. I'm sorry. Those 2 words felt heavy. Later, my younger cousin called. You left quietly, he said. I had to, I replied. He's different now. How? He shouts more. Does he ask about me? Sometimes. What do you say? Nothing. That honesty hurt. At night, my girlfriend listened. You sound calm, she said. I am. Does it feel like winning? It feels like distance. She paused. Distance can be healthy. I'm not angry anymore. That scares me. Why? Because it means you're done. Daniel noticed my focus. You don't flinch. I don't need to. Good. Mark mentioned home again. He lost another client. I'm not surprised. Do you feel bad? I feel finished. My mother tried again. Please. What do you want? Forgiveness. For what? For not stopping him. I can't give that yet. She cried softly. I understand. That surprised me. My cousin texted later. He's blaming you. I'm not there, I wrote. That's the problem. I told my girlfriend. He wants reaction. I won't give one. That's growth. At work, Daniel nodded. You've matured. I walked away. Exactly. That night felt quiet. Not empty. Just clear. I didn't win anything. I stopped losing myself. My phone stayed silent. I slept easily. In the morning, my cousin called again. He asked for you. What did you say? I said you're living. I smiled. That's enough. My mother sent one last message. I hope you're happy. I'm at peace. She didn't reply. Daniel ended the day early. You earned rest. Mark waved. Proud of you. Thanks. Walking home, I felt steady. No anger chased me. No fear pulled me back. I understood something simple. Karma didn't knock loudly. It whispered through absence, through distance, through silence. I didn't need revenge. I needed space. I needed myself. That was enough. I didn't expect him to call. When my phone rang, I stared at the screen. Answer it, my girlfriend said. I don't have to, I replied. That was new. I answered anyway. We need to talk, he said. No, I replied. There was silence. You don't get to say no, he said. I just did, I answered. He cleared his throat. I'm not asking, he said. I'm not coming, I replied. You owe me a conversation, he said. I owe you nothing, I answered. He lowered his voice. You think you're better now? I think I'm free, I said. He laughed. You still don't understand, he said. I understand perfectly, I replied. He paused. Meet me, he said. Why? Closure. I smiled. Closure is for you, I said. I agreed anyway. Not because I needed it. Because I wanted to see the shift. He was already seated when I arrived. You look confident, he said. I am, I replied. You've changed, he said. I was forced to, I answered. He leaned forward. I gave you structure, he said. You took my voice, I replied. You were lost, he said. I was young, I answered. He sighed. You're ungrateful, he said. I'm independent, I replied. You walked away, he said. I survived, I answered. His jaw tightened. You embarrassed me, he said. You exposed yourself, I replied. He laughed sharply. Everyone believes you now? I don't need belief, I said. You think silence is power, he said. It is, I replied. He looked at me carefully. You don't look scared, he said. I'm not, I answered. That's arrogance, he said. That's growth, I replied. He straightened his back. You'd be nothing without me, he said. I am everything without you, I answered. That landed. I saw it in his eyes. You think this is over? He asked. For me, I said, it has been. He leaned back. You always needed direction, he said. I found my own, I replied. He shook his head. You'll fail, he said. I already failed under you, I answered. Silence stretched. People around us talked. We stayed still. You don't respect me, he said. I don't fear you, I replied. That's worse, he muttered. He tried again. Your mother worries, he said. She always did, I replied. She cries, he added. I cried alone, I said. He clenched his fists. You're cold, he said. I'm clear, I replied. You owe this family loyalty, he said. I gave loyalty, I answered. And? You turned it into ownership. He stood up. You think you won? I didn't compete, I replied. His voice dropped. I made you, he said. You tried to, I answered. He stared at me. I lost control, he said quietly. Yes, I replied. That was the truth. He looked smaller then. Not weak. Just exposed. You could have been great, he said. I am, I replied. Without me. Because I left you, I answered. He laughed, but it cracked. You think you're above me now? I think I'm beside myself, I replied. That confused him. I don't need to beat you, I said. I don't need revenge. He scoffed. You think walking away hurt me? It ended you, I replied. That hurt landed. You don't get access anymore, I continued. No opinions. No control. He opened his mouth. I raised my hand. I'm done listening. He froze. For years, I said, you spoke. Now, I added, you don't get to. He swallowed. You think this is power? No, I said. This is peace. I stood up. He didn't follow. As I walked away, he said, you'll regret this. I turned once. I regret staying, I said. I left calmly. My hands didn't shake. My chest didn't tighten. Outside, my phone buzzed. You okay? My girlfriend asked. I'm finished, I replied. She smiled. I knew you would be. I looked back once. He stayed seated. Control didn't die loudly. It faded when I stopped feeding it. And in that silence, I finally stood taller than my past. You look calm, my girlfriend said. I feel clear, I replied. She studied my face. That's new, she said. It's earned, I answered. We sat quietly for a moment. No tension. No waiting for the next problem. You don't talk about him anymore, she said. I don't need to, I replied. Mark called later. Still standing? He asked. Stronger than before, I said. He laughed. Knew you'd get here. At work, Daniel shook my hand. You did good, he said. I showed up, I replied. That's most of it, he answered. My phone buzzed again. It was my mother. I'm proud of you, she wrote. I stared at the message. Not angry. Not relieved. I hope you're safe, I typed back. She replied, I am. That was enough. Later that night, my girlfriend asked, Do you miss the old version of yourself? I miss his hope, I said. I don't miss his fear. She nodded. You grew up fast. I had to, I replied. I thought about the house, the rules, the silence. I didn't feel hatred. I felt distance. You didn't destroy him, she said. I didn't try, I answered. She smiled. That's why you won. I remembered nights when I begged to be heard. I remembered shrinking to survive. I don't shrink anymore. Mark came home late. You're smiling, he said. I'm settled, I replied. He raised an eyebrow. That's dangerous. That's freedom, I said. At work, Daniel said something quietly. You don't flinch when corrected. I don't feel attacked, I replied. He nodded. Confidence, he said. One evening, my cousin texted. He's quieter now, he wrote. I hope so, I replied. Do you want to talk to him? No, I answered. That wasn't cruelty. That was closure. My girlfriend held my hand. You chose yourself, she said. I finally did, I replied. I thought about what I lost. Comfort, illusions, approval. I thought about what I gained. Boundaries, voice, choice. My life wasn't perfect, but it was mine. Daniel clapped my shoulder one day. You belong here, he said. I know, I replied. That certainty felt solid. At night, I slept without fear. No footsteps. No tension. Just quiet. You don't look back anymore, my girlfriend said. I don't need to, I replied. She leaned into me. That's peace. I understood something simple. Justice doesn't always punish. Sometimes it releases. I wasn't rescued. I rescued myself. The past stayed where it belonged. Behind me. When my phone rang, I didn't jump. When someone raised their voice, I didn't shrink. I spoke when I wanted. I left when I needed. That was freedom. I didn't win by hurting him. I won by refusing to disappear. That was the real victory.